Well, you can't play with pace when you turn the ball over, and that's one thing we did in game one that we're going to be very conscious about going into game two, especially on their home floor. So, we're a team that play with pace. We know that, and in order for us to be as good as we can be offensively, we have to play with pace, but we have to control the ball as well.
Have you done any simulations inside your mind when your coach is getting a good start on game two, or is it something you go with the flow?
No, I don't simulate nothing in my mind as far as, but I just think about the game plan. I think about the matchups and things that we can do better. So we have another today. We're going to prepare tomorrow as well, get ready for the game, and we'll be ready for the challenge.
How can you exploit those pick and roll situations that you guys are so amazing in the last finals?
Yeah, we got to just be much better. Like I said, game one was a fill out for us, and they definitely took advantage of all our miscues, so we'd be a lot better.
Is getting more physical something you guys are trying to do?
Well, that's always been something that we talk about. So, we look forward to, seeing what we can bring to the game in game two.
Coach Lou said this is the best team he's ever seen. Do you agree with that?
I've seen a lot of great teams, and they rank right up there. They work well together. They have some guys that could actually lead a franchise without anybody else by themselves. So, they put you in tough positions defensively and offensively. So, you got to be able just to keep your composure, stick to the game plan, and try to execute as best as you can for sure. Well, I don't know. For me, it's I approach every game, the same way, no matter if I'm at home or on the road. But I understand the road is very challenging. Especially when you get to this level, you get to the finals, or you get to the Eastern Conference Finals. It's very tough, difficult to win on the road, and I've been fortunate to be able to do that in my career. No, it's not. It's not. I don't even know about the stats of my career until someone brings it up. So I don't get caught up in what I've done over the years. I get drawn in too much of what I'm doing right now in the present, and my only focus is what I can help to help this team be better for game two. Well, it's going to be in the flow. When it's least expected, he's going to knock down some shots. He actually had some great looks, in game one. Two of them in the first half for sure, where he had some wide open ones he just wasn't able to connect. One right before the halftime, he had one at the top of the key, wasn't able to connect. So, we always like to get him involved. He does a great job of spreading the floor for us, and when he's going, the rest of our team has as well. Pretty much. It falls on the ball handlers, myself, Kai, D. Will, Shump, that brings the ball up the floor, but also the guys that just running wide. We all have to run out, create space, create opportunity early in offense before their defense can get set where they're really good at.
LeBron, you always talk about the difference between aggressive turnovers and unforced turnovers.
We had a lot of unforced turnovers. Some of it was aggression, and I had 2 charges. That's aggression. I could take those, but I also had some when I got caught up in the air trying to make some skip passes, and they was able to pick them off. And those are like pick sixes. It's like throwing the ball to Deion Sanders. For the most part, it's going to be a touchdown going the other way. So, there's a fine line, but you got to be able to. If you have some of those tag turnovers where guys are getting into the lane trying to make a play, that's okay. But once you get caught up in the air, or you're just swinging the ball carelessly and they're picking those off, you can't have those.
What can Tristan Thompson do to be more effective on the floor?
Just be himself. No, because at the end of the day, they have so many. It's not about scoring, and I think if you know Draymond, first of all, scoring is the last thing on his mind. He's going to always guard one of the best players on the opposing end. He's going to get rebounds, he's going to get guys involved, and he's going to use his basketball IQ. And Clay had some good looks, it just didn't go in. So, it doesn't. We don't get involved in who didn't play well, who played. Their team play well, and that's all that matters. Yeah.
Their impact over this last 10 years in terms of easing everything else to allow you to concentrate on the things you want to concentrate on. How important has that been for your peace of mind to have?
It's been very important. I think not only, David, what you're saying as far as them being able to handle, things off the floor for me to just be able to focus on basketball. I think the biggest thing that Maverick, Randy, and Rich has given me is someone that if I'm messing up, they say, all right, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing? You need to snap back. Whatever you're doing, that's not how we do it. And when you have people around you like that, that's not just along for the ride and just always saying yes and saying you're doing well even though you're not, that shapes you. That shaped me. It shaped me to become who I am today because they stay on me constantly. If it's something that they don't see that's in my right judgment or something that we've worked so hard, then they'll tell me. And when you have that open dialogue and you have that respect for one another as men, it definitely allows me to not only be a better basketball player, but a better man, a better husband, a better friend, things of that nature, so a better dad. So, David, like you said, you hit it on the head. They've allowed me to be comfortable, being me.
How important is it to have somebody, you don't have to put them through the BS detector?
Right.
It's real.
Yeah, I think just the years that we've been together for so long. I've known Maverick since I was 5. I've known Randy since I was 8, and I've known Rick since I was 14, 15. So, and we've been around this whole thing. We've seen it all. We kind of grew up together, and to know that they're not going to sugarcoat anything with me, no matter if I like it or not, it means everything. I really don't hear the noise. I can really care less. I don't really doesn't matter to me. I'm just here to play ball and try to compete for a championship. The narrative and things that people writing articles and things that I don't care. That's things that doesn't bother me. So it's hard for me to even tell my teammates, hey, don't listen to it, because I don't even get involved in it. I stopped caring a long time ago, so it doesn't even bother me at all.
Most of the guys on the team say that you control the music in the locker room before the game. Has the playlist at all changed now that you're down 0-1?
No. It's whatever I'm feeling. Music is a part of my life.
LeBron, how rigorous work ethic? A lot of times the first in practice, after and everything. As you get older, do you think you have to trim that down a little, preserve, or is that just something that you got to continue?
Man, that's a great question, man. I don't know, but as my motor and my mental motor is still going, my physical motor is trying to keep up with it, and it's like that's all I know. It's like anybody that wake up and the first thing they do is go get some coffee. They can't leave the house without drinking coffee, or the first thing they do, they read the newspaper, or it's like that's just who I am. The first thing I do when I wake up is go to the gym, no matter if I'm at home or on the road. It's just a part of my DNA. So I don't know if it'll slow down. Obviously, I know I won't be able to play this game, forever, but I do know I'll be able to work out for quite a while. I think it's just a lifestyle for me.
Have you spoke to any other the greats who've been through this already?
Nah, man. I haven't. Nope. I've traveled this my own path, and not because I wanted to. It's just it wasn't lent to me.
What adjustments defensively